What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B with this week's haul video. Oh man, what's in the news today? Oh, of course. How could I not mention this? So today we find out that yesterday evening, Sunday, that actor Paul Reubens, also known as Pee Wee Herman, passed away of cancer. Pretty sad loss, actually, but I guess he'd been battling cancer for like 6 years and never said anything to anybody. But Pee Wee Herman died. Wow, it's just kind of surreal, I guess. If there's a bright side to it, at least he didn't die of a stroke. Can you just imagine? Can you imagine the jokes that would go on? Pee Wee Herman dies of a stroke. After the whole, porn theater episode. But anyway, it's sad news. Pee Wee Herman's gone. It's terrible. But what are you going to do? Anyway, let's move on to more cheerful topics. I don't like to talk about depressing stuff. So, move on to the haul video. Got my Midtown stuff. I picked this up, and this is a one-shot. It's Poison Ivy Uncovered. And, but I got this really cool, the virgin foil cover here. It's foil. I had to get it. I had to get it. It's foil. I love my foils. So I picked it up. Not a bad looking cover. So we'll give it a shot. It was a one shot. Otherwise, I would have not went down another rabbit hole, because that Poison Ivy, what started off as a mini series, is now turned into a maxi series. It's just like, holy crap, when is it going to end? But anyway, next up, continuing on, I'm trying to get all of them. The Dawn of DC's Night Terrors crossover event. And I got Night Terrors number 2, the Matina cover. Still haven't got off my ass and read them. I've read 2 of them. I just can't find the time. Even now, sitting here filming, I mean, look at me. Look at me. I am, my eyes are bloodshot. I'm tired. I feel like I could sleep. Seems like I'm tired all the time anymore. But, anyway, next up, part of the Night Terrors, this is Angel Breaker, number 1, with the cover by Lyrics. Angel Breaker, I'm curious about that one. I'm afraid that if I pick them up and I start reading them, because God Almighty, I have a stack of this stuff. Look at this. I have them set out to plan to read them, but I've got a stack. I'm afraid that if I sit down and try to read these things, I'm just going to fall asleep, and I'm not going to be able to stay awake. Anyway, here is Night Terrors Detective Comics number 1, and Kyle Hott's cover with Mike Spicer. Oh yeah. And then Harley Quinn number 1 from Night Terrors. And this is the Jenny Frison cover. I was happy to get that. I'm a fan of Jenny Frison's work. She did some really cool Something's Killing the Children covers that I really liked. So that's pretty badass. I was happy to get that. Is that all the night? No, that's not all the Night Terrors. Oh my God. This breaking me. It's breaking me. All these Night Terrors crossovers. And we got Titans number 1. And I picked up the Alvaro Martinez Bueno and Brad Anderson cover. And then last of the Night Terror stuff, I got Action Comics number 1. And this is Okay, somebody actually said how to pronounce it, and I still don't know how to pronounce it, but Miko Suyan cover. Slightly damaged after I throw them around. I've got so many books to put away after I get done filming. I gotta do a major inventory update. I've sold some books and given some books away. Never forget to take them out of my CLZ. So I got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna try to get it done today. But cool cover. All right, then on to our a lot of DC heavy weeks coming for this crossover event. Then I did get some Marvel. Incredible Hulk #2. I believe this is the first appearance of somebody, but I didn't make my notes on it, so I'll have to look. But I'm digging the cover art on these much better than the last ongoing they did. So I'm digging these covers. Love the artwork on those. And I didn't even seal this one up yet. For those of you who hear me talking about Comic Vantage's bags and boards, I do swear by them, but I'm not going to waste the bags and boards that come in. They come in from Midtown because they're brand new, resealable. So I keep them in there, and then I use Comic Vantage books or board bags, Comic Vantage bags for my bigger key books and stuff. That's why it's taken me a while to go through them. But Venom, number 23, and this is Black Widow. This is the spoiler variant that's kind of popular, but Black Widow bonds with an alien symbiote who is yet to be revealed who that symbiote is or which symbiote it is. But so there she is on the cover. There's your spoiler variant. And that did it for Midtown. Then I picked up some pretty cool little keys off of eBay. A return buy from a seller. He ships really fast and great seller. So I try to buy from them all I can. But this one I was excited to get at a really good price. I think I only paid $10 for it. I've been wanting it for a while, but it's always been a little pricey, but starting to calm down a little bit. And that's X-Men Adventures #1, that first appearance of Morph. With the X-Men animated series reboot, or the X-Men, what's it called, 89? I don't know. The X-Men animated cartoon reboot. I think Morph is going to be in it, so this little key might heat back up again, so it's a nice one to have. I'm happy to get it. And this was a duplicate buy. Oops. And this one's got a few spine ticks. The one I have is in much better condition. The other one I have, but he only wanted, I think, like $5 for it, so I grabbed it anyway. And it's Savage She-Hulk #9, the first appearance of Ultima. But in his defense, he did describe them as being, fine. So it's got a few spine ticks on it. But for the price, I went ahead and picked it up. Now this one I was excited to get because I don't have this one. And it's I think this is one of those key books that gets overlooked a lot. And I think it's one of them pretty underpriced keys. This is an affordable key that if you don't have this one, definitely worth picking up. And that's a ASM 258. And this is the Reed Richards discovers that the black suit is the alien symbiote. So and it's also the first appearance of Bombastic Bagman. Remember the Spider-Man in the Fantastic Four uniform with the bag over his head? First appearance. But mainly it's the reveal that the black suit is an alien. So I think that's a pretty major key that gets overlooked and could potentially see some growth. It's got a lot of room to grow. a lot of room to grow. So I was happy to grab that one. But anyway, that's the haul. Yeah. Let me know what you think on the. I mean, I always like to hear other people's opinions on stuff like this. Like I said, I think this is an undervalued key. I think I picked this thing up from him for like $5, like nothing. But I don't think it goes for that much. But let me know. You think that's a decent key and for a good price? I'm always looking for what I call the underrated keys that I think will always be keys, and that's a prime example of one right there. It's like it may not value may not reflect the importance of the key, but it will never not be an important key. You know what I'm saying? So this has got lots of room to grow, ton of room to grow. That's why I say now is a good time. Now's a real good time to start buying some of those major DC Comics keys, because DC's on the ropes. People are losing interest in the books. Big key prices are starting to drop tremendously. So now's the time to pick them up, because it will bounce back. There's more generations out there being produced as we speak that'll come into the comic book world, and those keys will start being sought after again, and the market will come back. It'll bounce back. It always does. You know, it was the 90s. It was booming. Everything got super inflated. Then it tanked for a while, but came back in the 2000s, and here we are. And now it's starting to taper off again a little bit. But now's the time as a collector. These are the times you want those lulls in the market, so you can pick these big keys up for cheap and sit on them. Then when I die, maybe the market will bounce back and those big keys will be worth a lot of money again, and somebody will get rich off of them. But anyway, that is my haul for this week. So if you don't mind, before you go, if you're enjoying the content, please do all those YouTube things we love for you to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share. And that's going to do it for this one. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.